Anglicanism is one of the largest branches of Protestantism, which originated in England in the 16th century. The Church of England, or the Anglican Church, emerged as a result of the religious reformation that began during the reign of King Henry VIII. Anglicanism combines elements of Catholic tradition with Protestant ideas and remains an important branch of Christianity worldwide, especially in English-speaking countries. History of Anglicanism. The roots of Anglicanism can be traced back to the late 15th and early 16th centuries. During this period, Protestant sentiments were growing in England, and there was an increasing need to address the role of the Pope in the country's church life. The conflict with the Catholic Church became particularly acute during the reign of Henry VIII, who wanted to divorce his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, but the Pope refused to grant him an annulment. In response to the Pope's refusal, Henry VIII initiated the Act of Supremacy in 1534, declaring the king the head of the Church of England. This led to the separation of the Church of England from the Roman Catholic Church. Although Henry VIII maintained many Catholic rituals and teachings, in the following years, Anglicanism was influenced by Protestant reformers such as Thomas Cranmer, Archbishop of Canterbury, and others. Key beliefs of Anglicanism. Theological middle ground. Anglicanism occupies a unique position between Catholicism and Protestantism. It retains many elements of Catholic tradition, such as sacraments, veneration of saints, and church hierarchy, bishops, but it also embraces Protestant ideas of salvation by faith, authority of Scripture, and freedom of conscience. Sacred Scripture and tradition. The Anglican Church asserts that teaching must be based on sacred Scripture, but it also acknowledges the importance of holy tradition and church teaching. Unlike some Protestant churches, Anglicans do not reject church traditions and see them as an integral part of Christian life and faith. Sacraments. Anglicanism recognizes 7 sacraments, though their understanding may vary depending on the specific Anglican community. For example, baptism and Eucharist are considered central sacraments, which are mandatory for all church members. However, the Anglican Church often does not attach the same sacramental significance to them as the Catholic Church, preferring a symbolic understanding. Liturgy and worship. Anglican worship services can be diverse, from traditional high services with Latin language and elaborate rituals to simpler low services with elements of contemporary worship. Anglicanism places a high value on liturgical order, especially in aspects such as prayers and hymns, and emphasizes the role of the priest, but does not attribute to them the same spiritual authority as in Catholicism. Church governance. The Anglican Church has an episcopal governance structure, meaning it is led by bishops who head dioceses, church regions. However, Anglicanism differs from Catholicism in that Anglican bishops do not possess the same spiritual authority as the Pope. In most Anglican communities, both in the Church of England and other Anglican churches, the emphasis is on personal faith and individual communion with God. Practices of Anglicanism. Worship and liturgy. Worship in the Anglican tradition often includes the reading of the Bible, preaching, prayers, and participation in the Eucharist, Holy Communion. One of the central parts of worship is the Common Prayer and the Book of Common Prayer, which contains prayers and liturgies for various occasions and festivals. Baptism and Eucharist. As in other Christian denominations, baptism is an important sacrament in Anglicanism, symbolizing entry into the Christian community. Eucharist, or Holy Communion, is the central part of worship, where believers partake in bread and wine, symbolizing the body and blood of Christ. Family and personal rights. The Anglican Church also conducts rites for marriage, funerals, and other significant life events. These rituals emphasize the importance of community and personal faith. Calendar and festivals. The Anglican Church observes traditional Christian holidays such as Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost, as well as many saints' days and other celebrations rooted in church tradition. Influence of Anglicanism. Global spread. Anglicanism has had a profound impact on countries where it became the state religion, including Great Britain and its former colonies, such as the United States, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. In these countries, Anglican communities continue to play an important role in religious life. Social and political influence. Anglicanism has been closely tied to the development of the British Empire and played a key role in shaping social and political structures in various countries. In some places, like Great Britain, the Church of England is the state church. Dialogue with other Christian denominations. Anglicanism seeks cooperation and dialogue with other Christian traditions, including Catholicism and Protestantism. In recent decades, the Anglican Church has been actively engaged in strengthening relationships with other Christian denominations and world religions. Conclusion. Anglicanism is an important branch of Christianity that combines elements of Catholic tradition with Protestant teachings. Its history, beliefs, and practices continue to have a significant influence on millions of people worldwide. With its unique religious and cultural position, Anglicanism remains a key player in the life of many societies.